Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Celestial C888 and today we will be using the Wildwood Tarot deck for our tarot reading. And now, without further ado, let us begin. All right, Virgos, these are your cards, and this is your general reading for the third week of October. That is October 16th through October 22nd, 2022. Now, first impressions that I have for you, Virgos, as a collective, I definitely feel for you guys speaking that this week is definitely going to be a week where a lot of movements are happening in your lives. Now, this is a general reading, so they could be within any aspect of your life, but for a good amount of you in the collective, you have some movement going on, which is very good because I definitely feel for you Virgos. You might have felt lost in like what to do with certain events in your life, with certain aspects, because the pole, you have the pole star as your first card. Now the pole star is definitely here to help you, guide you through this forest of whatever it is that's going on with your life. I definitely feel for you Virgos as a collective. Maybe there's just been things in your life where you're not sure which direction that you need to go, and I feel as if for you guys that you might get like an answer from somebody. Perhaps maybe you'll have downloads of information from your dreams. Maybe your guides will come through your dreams to help you navigate the things that you need to navigate. But for others of you, it might be like a physical person who's just like, well, you say that you like to do this, so why don't you, go in this direction so that you can, get to that goal. I definitely feel for you guys that you feel the need for some sort of guidance with a certain situation. Again, it could be different for different people because we're all on different journeys, but I definitely feel for you Virgos. You feel as if you need like a guide in some way. You kind of feel like you're lost in the forest of like your life right now, and I want to say the pole star is here to be that guiding light for you, whether that's will manifest as a physical person or whether that'll manifest in your dreams, or maybe you'll just find inspiration in a place that you didn't realize you'd find inspiration in. Whatever this is going to mean for you Virgos, I definitely feel that the universe is going to help you out in some way. Next, we have the 10 of Arrows instruction. So for this instruction, it can manifest in two different ways. You could be the teacher helping somebody learn a new skill. So perhaps, at work, or maybe at school if you're at school, or maybe even just, as a hobby. Perhaps you are somebody who like writes and you're helping somebody like figure out what their writing format is going to be, or you could be the student trying to learn something new and somebody is helping you, somebody is instructing you in how to do this. Or for all I know, perhaps you are learning archery or helping somebody learn archery in some way, the bow and arrow and like how to hold it and everything and how to aim. Perhaps that is possible for you girls out there. Somebody somewhere is probably learning how to use a bow and arrow, or already knows how to use a bow and arrow and is going to be teaching somebody else. Whatever it is that the instruction, however it manifests for you Virgo, definitely know that some form of instructing people, some form of teaching, whether it is you are receiving whether you are the student or whether you are the teacher, that form is happening in some way. Next, we have for you guys the 7 of Bowls, clearance. Now, for some of you, perhaps you are going to be, cleaning up around your house, your home, or whatever. Maybe even it might even be that you're just clearing out your space at work, if you have like an office or something. For some of you, I am feeling that this might manifest as like clearing the air with another person, perhaps a friend, perhaps even just an associate. Maybe you guys got off on the wrong foot in some way, and now you're going to clear the air and like set boundaries. Perhaps like this person will set their boundaries and you will set yours, and you will, clear the air, so to speak, because with the 7 of Bowls clearance, there's some form of like clearing past, energy, past like issues. So maybe even, you might clear the air with a parent or with like a sibling or some other family member or a friend or something. But something to do with clearance is definitely important for you Virgos out there for this week. Next, we have the five of bowls, empowerment. So you guys are going to be feeling very empowered this week, whether or not that is because you finally get that spiritual guidance that you've been needing. Maybe it'll empower you to go forward and do the things that you've been wanting to do. Perhaps with the instruction you might get empowerment. It definitely helps. Once you learn a new skill and you hone a new skill, you definitely feel empowered to continue to do it. Or even, it could even with clearing with the clearance card, with clearing the air with somebody, maybe you feel empowered to, set your boundaries, like not be afraid to tell people how you feel, Virgo. You might feel empowered to do that from now on. So you'll be like, you know what, next time whenever I meet somebody, I'm gonna be like, hey, this is this, I'm comfortable with this, that, and this, but I'm not comfortable with this. And you're just gonna have to deal with it whether you like it or not. So in some way, Virgo, you're feeling a bit of empowerment this week as well. Next, we have the Queen of Vessels, the Salmon card. And with this Queen of Vessels, I definitely feel for you guys, you're just a lot of upward momentum in projects and things that you want to do, even whether they be with work or hobbies. This is gonna be like a very important, amount of energy for you guys. You guys are going to be moving up in some way, like the salmon, Virgo. So congratulations on that. Again, like I said, with everything that's going on previously, it would make sense that you'd be moving up forward. So like I said, if as the example that I gave earlier with the instructions, with if you're learning archery and you're like, maybe you like move up very quickly in learning archery or writing or painting or whatever it is that you're trying to learn. Even, it could, as an example, playing music too. Something definitely has a lot of upward momentum for you Virgos as a collective. And if it doesn't apply to you, you can always check for your sun, moon, or rising. But like, this is important for you guys as a collective to know. And finally, we have the Three of Vessels, joy. So you guys are going to be feeling a lot of joy, having some joyful moments. Perhaps even, I can definitely see socializing with some friends or family members, people who are like-minded, who you enjoy spending time with, is definitely possible for you this week. Whether that be beginning, middle, or end of the week, it doesn't matter. Whenever you have time to spend with friends or family or just people you enjoy being around, it's always good. And it's going to make you feel happy. It's going to make you feel joy, Virgo. All right, Virgo, that is your reading for the week. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, comment. I love to hear from the community as we grow. Also, we have all the October monthly readings available on the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.